The last few days over on Twitter, there's been a lot of people complaining about co-op video games, essentially saying that these lobbies get too offensive and they want these games companies to ban people more effectively. Some people took it even further, saying that if you're a gamer and you're being offensive in a lobby, that they actually want the government to get involved and take action against you. Well, the people who want more policing in video games began to get criticized by others, and that resulted in this tweet with over 500,000 views on Twitter that I was tagged to. Thank you all for the tags. Where this person says, "Can't have your cake and eat it too. Do you want gaming communities to go back to edgy sausage parties? Fine. But be ready to lose mainstream support for your hobby and being bullied by peers for wasting your time, quote unquote, playing computer games." So it seems like that person is on the side of wanting more in-game policing, and that tweet's been going kind of viral over on gaming Twitter. Things quickly heated up in their responses before taking a very weird turn. We'll get to all that. It all starts here with this response from this draw person saying, "What's the downside here?" And the OP saying, "Because game devs on their own can't sustain this industry, we forget that this sort of language, while funny in our own circles, I'm no saint, is incredibly alienating to a larger audience that needs to persist for games to continue at their current trajectory." Jackie the Frost then responded, saying, "We've been begging for a video game crash for the past decade with how overblown AAA titles have become." Yet the OP seems to disagree, saying, "A video game crash at this stage would only leave AAA standing. There's already too many games being made for current demand. Where will the smaller dev teams find an audience when their target market collapses?" And throughout the responses, it seems like most people disagree with the OP there too, with one response in particular saying that the AAA industry does need to crash and that the indie scene has been killing it lately, to which the OP essentially responds by doubling down on their initial claims. And as I mentioned, things took a very weird turn, and here's where that starts to happen. This person responds saying video games did fine for decades before AAA got their DEI-infested hands on them. But this villainous person responds saying, "Just say you don't like minorities or gay people, FFS. DEI has nothing to do with AAA or why they suck." Well, the fact is, there's a lot of reasons why the AAA industry is so terrible these days, and if there was a list of reasons, DEI would definitely be on that list. I've recently seen more and more armchair activist types on Twitter defending DEI and being corporate bootlickers, and it's really crazy to think that they actually believe the nonsense that those corpos are pushing. Because the fact is, those corpos don't truly care about things like diversity and inclusion, and it's all really just an overt grift. For example, we saw Actibliz pretending to care about the LGBT community, but then selling out their Overwatch League to Saudi Arabia. And to keep things simple, we'll just say that they're not exactly known for their LGBT rights over there. But let me know what you think about that, as well as the earlier topic regarding people who want more in-game policing and potential government involvement as well. As always, thanks for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this, consider liking and/or subscribing, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.